Hi guys. I have a very important message for you guys tonight. And you're gonna resonate right away if you were supposed to hear this. Okay? So I'm hearing a couple different messages from Spirit, okay? First of all, I keep hearing I will not back down. Now, I'm having a feeling that this energy is resonating with you. You guys will not back down. Before I started this video, my cat was really acting up. And that was definitely a sign from Spirit. He wouldn't let me record this video. I know cats can be annoying, but this was to a whole nother level. I mean, this is what happened. I'll just kind of give you an example. He kept scratching at my door. No matter what I do with my cat, he can be very hard to deal with, and I want to connect this to the kind of spiritual attacks that you guys are under right now. For speaking up and for using your voice right now. My cat was doing this thing where I have to use a spray bottle when he does this, when I'm trying to record a video. He's literally making me chase him around the apartment with the spray bottle. So I had to go put him in my room, okay? These types of people that are putting you under these attacks, they're constantly at you. They're constantly nagging you. They constantly want to rile you up. They want to get a rise out of you. And then when you fight back, you only hurt yourself. So for example, when I went to go chase him around and try to spray him with the spray bottle, I ended up stubbing the back of my heel. Now I'm taking that as a sign from Spirit that when you try to fight back against these people, you don't win. You only continue to hurt yourself even more. And these people aren't even affected. They get a rise out of seeing you angry. But not everybody is like this. I'm sensing that there has been people in your life that were intentionally sent in. Could be from your soul contract that you signed before you come to Earth. You agree to these things for your own spiritual growth. There has been people that were sent into your life literally for the only purpose of delaying you. As some people don't believe in tests. I even wonder if I believe in tests sometimes, but these certain people that were sent into your life, they were sent specifically for you to eventually start to see who you really are. And if you continue to keep these types of people around, you will never see who you really are. Okay? Now, I'm having a feeling that you guys are beginning to understand the purpose of these people. They could be an ex-boyfriend, an ex-girlfriend. I feel like they're sent through partners very often. Coworkers are a big one. Siblings, parents, family members. They know that you have a dragon spirit. Dragon. That's literally your kind of vibes. Aren't dragons so cool too? They're so mystical. They're so magical. You ever seen that show Dragon Tales? I don't know why I just got that show sent from Spirit, and I couldn't really tell you why, but I think you're supposed to hear this message here. I don't think, actually. I know. Remember when they were saying that spell when they're like, I wish with all my heart to fly to the land of worlds apart, I believe? That's what I'm getting. You guys are being asked to create spells for yourself. Your own positive spells. It has a lot to do with how you see yourself. Self-realization is what I'm getting here too. When you start to recognize the self and your own self, you spark yourself up like a flame, like you have your own flame inside of you. And these people that were sent to you to delay this growth, they know this about you. They act like they don't know this about you because they don't see their own flame. But I believe that these people were sent to monitor you. You ever heard of monitoring spirits? It's kind of like that. Now, you guys carry this inner strength, this inner wisdom that average people don't have. And I don't like the word average because I'm not singling you guys out. I'm not saying that you guys are better than other people. What I'm saying here is you guys have immense power. Immense power. And you guys have learned how to master your own inner self. And that's why these types of people that were sent to you in the past are falling away. They might be creeping on your social media, following your spiritual videos, stuff that they wouldn't understand, that they never understood. They still don't understand you. Even if they're creeping on you, they still don't understand what the hell you're talking about. They wish that they could, but they don't. These types of people have the victim mentality. People with victim mentalities are unable to ever tap into this dragon spirit that you guys have. They're like those people, you ever seen like those fake coaches on TikTok? The people that claim to be spiritual, but they're really not. And this is how you can tell, is because it's the vibration that people put out. And energy never lies. So you can be saying whatever words that you want. You can act like you're positive. You can spew out, you can say whatever you want online. You can talk about manifestation. You can talk about what you did to manifest. But the thing is if these people are, I'm talking about this too because I've seen a couple pages like this recently on TikTok, and I believe that these spirits were sent to me for me to talk about it, to warn you guys if you don't know about this already. And these are the same types of people that are putting you under spiritual attacks, that are making you feel like you can't use your voice. They're like, I don't know if it's them, but you guys might be feeling fearful of speaking up lately. You might be fearing making these kinds of videos. You might be afraid to speak up and speak out and speak the truth and expose people and expose, even like, you might have this fear of giving people these hidden knowledge, helping people with these secrets of the universe, these secrets of self, because you might be under spiritual attack. It might be anxiety. You might want to post a video and then you post it and you get all antsy and you're like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have posted that. That's not you saying that. That's other people's thoughts. That's other people that are fearful. Because most people, I'll be honest with you guys, most people will never do what you're doing. Most people, they'll make a couple videos and they'll give up. They'll see that they have a couple views and they'll give up. They won't keep going. In order for you guys to get recognized, people need to see your name. If you only have a couple videos, you're not well known yet. Your name isn't out there yet. You have to get your name into the algorithm. Okay? You can't give up. Even if it seems like people aren't listening now, they will. A lot of readings are timeless. Remember that too. You could be putting out readings and wondering why it's not reaching people yet. Well, because maybe people weren't meant to find those videos yet. Maybe they were meant to find those videos at a different timeline. Confirmation. Now, these people that were sent to delay you on your spiritual path, they always had something to say about your enthusiasm, about your positivity, about your beliefs, about your knowledge, your spiritual knowledge. That's not a coincidence, okay? That's tactic here, okay? Anybody who tries to pull you away from your inner strength, those are not your people. Another confirmation. Normally I turn the heat off, but I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to leave it on because it's really cold. I'll just try to speak up a little bit so that the heat isn't too loud and too bothersome, okay? Now, you guys, the difference between you guys and most people is that you know how to protect your energy. Now more than ever, too, you're learning how to stay away from these people that used to hold you back. You guys are the flame. These people wish that they had the flame. They wish that they had passions and dreams like you. They're lost souls. They don't have to be a lost soul. It doesn't even matter what they are. It does not matter what they are. All that matters is that these people were literally sent into your life to monitor you, to study you, to hold you back. They have a lot of negative self-doubt, negative self-talk. They feel worthless. Nothing sparked them and ignited them and inspired them. They have no inspiration whatsoever, but they know that you carry inspiration inside of you, and they want to take that from you. Through fear, through telling you lies, through dimming your light when you start talking about topics that excite you. For instance, let's say, this is just an example. Let's say you're with somebody and, I don't know, just for example, let's say you did plant medicine or something, okay? Just for an example, okay? And you're telling this person about your experience doing plant medicine and how it might have been really positive, maybe really dark, but you learned so much from it and it made you who you are. And you faced your demons. You did shadow work. You cried, you sweated, you freaked the fuck out so that you could heal. You released. You did all of the dancing, the shaking, the releasing, the panic attacks, the spiritual attacks. You guys have been through it all. And you know how powerful that is? It's extremely powerful that you guys have been through all that and you know it. So when you talk about this to a person that doesn't understand that, and they just look at you like you have 3 heads, no, those people are not for you. Those people are not for you. They're not. Confirmation. No, those people are not for you. I also keep hearing good as new, back to you. Don't ask me where that came from. But I think that's you guys' energy right now. You're learning how to remove these blockages, these people that don't see you as being good as new. If this is weird, you know, I'm a weird person. You guys are probably weird too. There's nothing wrong with it. I think these people that are trying to deny your power and your strength and look at you like you have 3 heads and give you that bitch look, like, where's I going with this? These people are very fearful. That's where I'm getting at here. These people are very fearful. And it's like they try to push that fear onto you so that you'll never become who you're supposed to be, so that you'll never put yourself out there, so that you'll never start making the videos, so that you'll never start doing the thing. And because of their energy, that literally delays you guys, because you're around these people and they're so dull, they're so boring, they're like talking to a wall. It's like you're all inspired and you're like, hey, I did plant medicine this weekend and I saw my light and I saw my soul and I connected to the afterlife and whatever, this and that, and I connected to my ancestors and they told me that I've been surrounded by demons and blah 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 blah. And they're looking at you like, or they give you this look where they're just like, and they don't say anything, and it's like, you're like, they have to be hiding something here. Why are they treating me like this? Why aren't they interested? You know how much strength you need to have to do something like plant medicine? It doesn't even have to be plant medicine. I don't know, like maybe you did a mushroom trip by yourself or something. It could be literally anything. Anything that develops you, anything that helps you to see your power. It could just be anything. It could be like, I don't know, you went on a spiritual pursuit. You've been learning more about yourself. I'm having a feeling though that you did something very powerful for yourself. You went on a journey by yourself. A journey of self-realization. With these people that are holding you back, they don't know how to be alone. Okay? That's why they don't understand you. They've never been alone long enough to even sit with their thoughts and to feel the feelings that you guys feel. Oops. I'm using my phone falling down as a confirmation. Yes, I know, I gotta get a camera. I'll get the camera when it's time, okay? One thing at a time. That's another thing. That's another thing for you guys. I want you guys to know too. You don't have to go out and buy like a fancy camera. You don't have to go out and spend all this money at first. Like, this is a time for you guys to be learning, to be enthusiastic with your learning. Trial and error. Make embarrassing videos. Learn from those videos. Rewatch those videos over and over and over again. Because the more that you watch your videos that you might see as bad or embarrassing, that's how you learn. You don't like magically become a wizard. No one magically becomes an expert. You become an expert through consistency, patience, energy. You can't give up. Even, I know there's some days where you're not going to feel like it, but I want you guys to know too, like, sometimes when you just start doing the thing, it actually changes your whole mood, and you realize that this is your passion. And when you post videos every day, you know what? Like, this is what sparks me up. This is what helps my depression. Start thinking of it like that. All right? And so, you might have had like an ex-boyfriend or a girlfriend who they don't outwardly say that they're depressed or bored with life, but they are. And they pretend like they're content. That's how they confuse you. They pretend like they're content. They pretend like they have They pretend like they hold their own light. Confirmation, I just heard the wind chimes outside. They pretend like they have the energy of the sun, but they don't. You're the one who has the energy of the sun, and they're trying to hide. They're trying to make you blinded from your inner sunlight by being such a dull, can I swear here? It's like by being such a dull motherfucker. Okay? Excuse my language. I'm really not like this, but this is just their energy. And you know what? On my channel, I speak the truth, and it might not be what everybody wants to hear, but this is just my niche. I've learned that you can't be like other creators. You have to do what works for you. And what works for me is I like to speak the facts. And if you don't like it, then you're not part of my collective, and that's okay. And it's really, for some people, it's painful to hear, but this is my purpose. And this might be your purpose too. This is why I'm making this video. Don't be afraid to talk with spirit, even if spirit is telling you things that are shocking, that are earth-shattering. Not all spirit guides tell you the same thing. Everybody has different spirit guides with different knowledge. That's why everybody has a unique niche, and that's why everybody belongs on YouTube. All creators belong on YouTube. There's enough room for everybody. I don't want you guys to have that scarcity mindset. There's room for all of us. And if no one told you that, I'm here to tell you guys this. Maybe some creators are afraid to be copied. That's not a thing. Everybody's original. Okay? Tap into your own unique strengths, your own unique truths. It's not going to be for everybody. You're going to have people that look at you, they look at you like you have 5 heads. They look at you like you are totally insane, and that's okay because the right people are going to find you. I just heard that from Spirit. Okay? So, I love you, my people. You guys are my people. All right? Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right? Have a lovely night. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.